our book. So this is called Rafael Stretches His Patience. If you have kids here, I will also give you tips on pwede niyong gayahin yung mga ginagawa ko, the way that I will read this book to you para mas maengganyo nyo yung mga anak ninyong makinig or, para ma-keep nyo yung attention nila while reading books. Even if hindi pa lahat ng bata ay maiintindihan lahat ng words na sinasabi natin dito. But when we do particular things while reading books, mas mabibigyan natin sila ng clues na, ganyan pala, maiintindihan nila kahit by our gestures and when we point to things. So sana po magaya niyo rin yung ibang mga techniques na gagamitin ko while reading this book. Amy Esguerra from Angono Rizal and Dang Zabala Tumama. Hello, good afternoon. All right. Rafael stretches his patience. So sa mga hindi familiar kung ano ang patience, ito ay ang value of waiting. Yung parang, ito ay yung pag-control ng ating emotions na hindi ko po agad makukuha agad-agad yung mga gusto ko at any time that I want. There is value in waiting. So, kapag tinanong rin kayo ng mga anak nyo, ano po ba ang stretching? How do you stretch something? Pwede nyo silang bigyan ng mga examples. For example, ano ba ang mga bagay na nasi-stretch natin? For example, ang bubble gum nasi-stretch po yan or ang elastic band. Totoong nasi-stretch din po yan. So, you can give them tips on or you can give them clues of what stretching is para naiintindihan nila yung konsepto at minsan kapag we can add gestures, magigets nila yung the thought of what it means to stretch something. All right, let's go to the next page. Cute ng graphics, super cute ng graphics. All right, let's start here where there's a picture of this boy na nakahiga, ano kayang nafe-feel niya? So it says, have you ever had to wait for something? How did you feel while waiting? Was it hard? I find it so hard to wait. So let's squirrel away together so you can help me stretch my patience. All right, so titingnan natin yung picture ng little boy. Tingnan natin yung expression sa mukha niya. Ano kayang nararamdaman niya mga mommy? Can anyone tell me kung ano kayang nararamdaman nitong little boy na to? Sappy Squirrel says, yay, that's my pal, Rafael. Hope you like the story, mommies. Guys, tingnan natin yung itsura ni Rafael dito. Sa picture na to, can someone tell me kung ano kayang nararamdaman ng ganitong mukha? Hihintayin ko yung answer nyo. It's not rhetorical. Ayan, sabi po ni Clarissa, inip na. So yes, kung tinanong tayo, lahat tong guide questions sa start, how do you feel while waiting? Yan, tanongin nyo yan sa mga anak ninyo. And then let's go to the next page, please. Very good, Catherine, yes. Naiinip, and Bernadette says, bored na po. All right, so here it says, it's a rather sunny day in Whistling Borough, and Rafael and his best friend Basti are playing with their favorite robot cars. Wow, I'm sure meron sa inyong may cars din. Hey boys, I have a surprise for you, Rafael's dad shouts. The boys' eyes widen as Rafael yells, yay, a surprise! What is it? Where is it? Can I see it now? So his dad laughs and says, not yet, we have to wait. It will come tonight. Kasi ito na, yung itsura ni Rafael. Ito ang itsura ng mga batang pinapahintay, di ba? Sabi niya, tonight? You mean we have to wait the whole day? Rafael objects. Ayaw niya. Sabi niya, yes, let's try to stretch our patience and I promise you it will be amazing, his dad says. And Rafael groans. Ugh! Yun, di ba, usually kapag sinabi mo sa anak mo, maghintay ka, ayoko mag-whine yung mga anak ninyo. So, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. Next page, please! So, a delicious smell wafts through the air, making the boys rush downstairs. Di ba, pag may naamoy tayong mabango, saan kaya galing yun? Ano kaya yun? Gusto nating malaman. So, ayan, nagmadali daw yung dalawang boys down the stairs. Sabi ni Rafael, is it done yet? Tapos sabi ni Mommy, not yet. Tapos the oven bell rings and Rafael's mom takes out the cake. Ayan na nga, nakita natin sa picture, merong cake. The cake looks brown. Guys, ano kayang flavor ng cake kapag brown? What are some examples of brown cakes? Ano kayang mga flavor niyan? Sige mga mami, habang kayo pinapahula ko rin kayo, tanungin niyo yung mga anak niyo anong mga hula nila. Ano kaya ang flavor ng cake na brown? Meron akong pasyente last week na tinanong ko, ano kayang flavor nitong brown ice cream? Tapos di siya makaisip, so binigyan ko pa siya ng hint. Sabi ko, can you think of other kinds of food that are color brown? Tapos, sinabi ng aking pasyente ay adobo daw po, adobo flavored ice cream. So, kasalanan ko naman talaga, guys. Kasi sinabi ko, ano ba ang brown flavored food? At syempre, pwede naman nga ang adobo. Pero dahil ang ice cream ay usually matamis, sinabi ko, oh, let's think of something brown and sweet. At ito ang mga sagot ng ating mga viewers. Sabi po ni Rusky ay banana. Pwede kasi kapag ang banana bread, di ba? Binake natin yan. Pwedeng maging brown. Pwede naman po, Rusky. And si Amy, sinabi, ay, may very good po tayo. May top student po tayo dito. Chocolate ang sagot. Sabi din ni Mary Lila, no, chocolate cake. Meron po tayo ditong confused na Ana na ube daw po ang brown cake. Pero pwede naman kasing yung icing lang ay brown. Pwede naman talaga, guys. Baka ube sa loob, di ba? Pero meron ding nagsabing, chocolate nga, sabi po ni Christopher, ay tiramisu. Well, official po naman ng tiramisu po. But yes, pwede. And Catherine said, pwedeng mocha cake. Very good. Coffee is also brown. Sabi din po ni Pearly ay mocha. And sabi din po ni Ranel Balason, Santa Ana Alejo ay mocha cake. So very good, guys. Ang cake na ito is most likely any of those things also that you guessed, chocolate, mocha, banana bread. So tinanong nga niya, it's done, sabi ni Basti. Can we eat it now? But sabi ng mommy ni Rafael, not yet. And Rafael sighs again. Ano ba yung size? Ito po ay buntong hininga. Sabi niya, why not, Mom? It's already cooked. Cooked nga ba nakalagay? It's already baked. Tapos na po. Luto na daw siya, Ma. But Rafael's mom reasons that if we wait just a little bit longer, it will be even better with icing, his mom said. Tama nga naman, guys, di ba? Ang cake ay mas masarap kapag may icing, pero wala pa siyang icing ngayon, and it's a good time to show na, you know, guys, sabi nga dito sa baba ay good now, better later. Kahit na, naiinis pa rin si Rafael, and Rafael grumbled saying, waiting is so hard. It's taking a long time. So let's go to the next page and see what happens. All right, so the two boys run outside and away from the scrumptious smell of cake. That's a technique also, kapag hindi mo mapigilan, lumayo ka na lang sa temptation. So lumayo nga sila. And they said, why does stretching our patience have to be so hard? Basti sighs. And Rafael nods and hugs Millie the puppy and says, I wish things happened in a snap like magic. And a squirrel suddenly appears in front of the boys and offers up an acorn. Alam niyo bang acorn? It's a type of nut. And Rafael and Basti look at each other and grin. A grin is a very big smile and says, it's squirrel time! High five, self. High five, yes. Next page, please. Acorn cake sounds yum too, sabi ni Safi Squirrel. All right. With a whoosh and a whirl, and the two boys shrink and find themselves up in the great oak tree with Safi Squirrel. Safi points to a large chrysalis hanging from a twig. Hi, boys. Meet my friend, Chrissy. Sabi yan ni Safi. Hello there, a voice calls out. It talks! Rafael shrieks in disbelief. The chrysalis starts to laugh. Yeah, I'm in here. Are you coming out yet? Basti asks. Not yet. I'm waiting. I need to stay here for 14 days before I can come out, Chrissy explains. 14 days? Waiting is so hard. It's taking a long time, Rafael pouts. That's me, Mommy. And Safi, appearance ni Safi. All right, let's go to the next page. Let's see. It does seem like such a long time, but you know what? When the time is right, I'll be a beautiful butterfly with powerful wings, the chrysalis exclaims. Basti stared in disbelief. It sounds just like magic. Totally, but it's not instant magic. It's the kind of magic that takes time, Safi explains. Mali yung voice ko dun, guys. Ginawa kong voice ni Chrysalis. So, dapat na, bago kayo mag-storytelling sa mga anak ninyo, ay, tingnan natin kung sino nagsasalita. Ano po? So, let's continue. Sabi, if I were to grow wings, I wouldn't mind waiting, Basti muses. Yeah, it would be awesome to fly. And Safi smiles. Waiting isn't all that bad when you think about how great it will be in the end. Di ba tama nga naman, guys? So let's go to the next page. The group reaches the bottom of the tree as Safi Squirrel turns to the boys to say, waiting doesn't have to be so hard either. We can say a chant together to add a bit of fun to our waiting. Really? A chant? Basti asks. It goes something like this. Waiting can be great, just like icing on a cake. In the end, it's also sweet. Clap your hands to make a beat. And this is a good time, mga mommy, na ito nga, make a beat daw. So, gawa kayo ng kahit anong beat sa kasama ng anak nyo. So, akin is, tan, 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 tan. So, every time gagawin nyo yung chant na yan, kung matatandaan nyo yung beat na ginawa nyo, it will be so much fun at mahahabaan nyo yung chant at mahahabaan nyo yung waiting ng bata. So, Rafael smiles. I like it! It rhymes! And the boys repeat the chant again and again as they make their way to a worm lounging on some moss. Asan yung worm dun sa picture makikita natin sa likod? Yung worm ay color. Ano kayong color ng worm, guys? It's color pink. It's a very, it's a deep kind of pink. All right, next page, please. All right, it says here, hello, Mrs. V. Just waking up from a nap? Safi inquires. Oh, hello, Safi. I'm feeling a little slow today with this little worm in my tummy, Mrs. V says as she rubs her belly. Is it going to come out yet? Basti asks. The velvet worm shakes her head. Not yet. I'm waiting. It takes about 15 months before it's ready to come out. 15 months? Rafael exclaims. Waiting is so hard. It's taking a long time. And Mrs. V nods and yawns. It is, isn't it? I have to stretch my patience. So, yung pananalita pa lang ni worm, no? Kailangan mo talaga ng patience kasi medyo mabagal po siya, no? So, we have a waiting chant we can teach you, sabi ni Basti. Repeat after us, Mrs. V. Rafael and Basti perform the waiting chant as Mrs. V happily clapped her many hands. So, natandaan po ba natin, guys, yung chant? Let's do it with our kids again. Waiting can be great, just like icing on a cake. In the end, it's also sweet. Clap your hands to make a beat. And awesome chant, boys. That will surely make my waiting easier, Mrs. V says, as she waves and settles down for another nap. Matutulog na daw ulit si Mrs. V. Guys, patulugin na po natin siya as we go to the next page. All right, Safi Squirrel, Rafael, and Basti walk around the oak tree to find an ant gathering leaves. Hello, Safi. Hello, friends. The ant greets politely. Are you going to eat all those leaves now, Mr. Ant? Rafael asks. Not yet, the ant answers. If I wait a little longer, they will be ripe and taste so much better. How long will that take? Basti asks. Mr. Ant shrugs. I can't say. I'm waiting. It will be ready when it's ready. And so sinabi ni Safi, guys, it can be tiring, but wait anyway. It can be frustrating, but wait anyway. It can take a long time, but wait anyway. So yan po ang tinuturo sa atin dito. Next page, please. And it says here, the sun starts to set as a rainbow stretches across the sky. Mr. Ant has to stretch his patience as long as that rainbow. Wow. Basti agrees. Yeah, kind of like what we need to do while waiting for your mom's cake with a delicious icing. And Safi smiles and says, absolutely. Rafael remembers what the aunt said and whispers, Dad's surprise will be here when it's ready. Next page, please. Basti, Rafael, come in for dinner and cake. Rafael's mom calls out. Safi smiles to the boys and says, remember, some kinds of magic take time, but they are worth the wait. The boys shout out, waving, thank you, Safi! And Safi responds, zigzag zag! And with a whoosh and a whirl, the boys grow big again. Laki na tayo, balik na tayo sa ating big house. Let's go to the next page. All right, and here we can see na hinag ni nung mommy niya. Bakit kaya niya hinag? Kasi here Rafael and Basti enter the house and see the delicious dinner spread. The cake looks delicious, Mom. Thank you, Rafael says. Kaya niya hinag yung mommy niya. Sobrang thankful siya. Wow naman ang ganda ng cake natin with its icing. Boys, come. The surprise is here, Rafael's dad says, calling out from the back porch. Let's go to the next. Ano kaya yung surprise, guys? Bakit nasa labas? Tingnan natin. The boys walk out to the backyard and are welcomed by the most amazing sight. Whoa, Rafael whispers. It's called a supermoon, the biggest and brightest one this year, Dad explains. Rafael and Basti are quiet as they admire the supermoon. Kapag supermoon, guys, ang laki-laki ng moon, sobrang bright. Magic comes when you stretch your patience, Rafael declares. And Basti laughs and says, absolutely. All right, guys. Ganda ng surprise, diba? So it's all worth the wait in the end. And with that,